In the heart of many old European towns, there are churches where the past lies not only in the walls but beneath your very feet. One of the most haunting examples is the church with a floor made of tombstones. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary stone floor, smooth, cold slabs stretching across the nave. But look closer and you'll see the faint engravings. Names, dates, family crests, and even epitaphs. You're not walking on ordinary stone, but on the very graves of those who once worshipped inside. This practice was more common than many realize. In the Middle Ages, and even into the 18th century, burial inside the church was considered a great honor. Wealthy patrons, priests, and nobles often sought to be interred under the sacred ground of the church itself. Their tombs were sealed with heavy stone slabs, inscribed to mark their presence. Over time, as more and more were added, the church's floor became a patchwork of memorials, turning every step into a reminder of mortality. But there's an eerie side to this tradition. Visitors often describe the unsettling feeling of standing on top of hundreds of graves while attending Mass. In some churches, the inscriptions have worn down from centuries of footsteps, the names of the dead slowly fading as though time itself is erasing their memory. In others, the slabs are cracked, uneven, or shifted, as if the dead are still restless beneath. Legends inevitably grew around such places. Some say the spirits of those buried inside remain close, watching the living who walk over their resting place. Others claim that the floor of tombstones was designed as a kind of silent sermon, a way to remind churchgoers of the fragility of life and the certainty of death. After all, what stronger message of humility could there be than kneeling in prayer upon the bones of your ancestors? One of the most famous examples is in the Netherlands, where several historic churches still have these tombstone floors. Tourists today are often startled to see children running across stones carved with skulls and hourglasses, symbols of mortality. Yet to the locals, it is simply part of history, a reminder that life and death once mingled much more closely than they do in modern times. The church with a floor made of tombstones is more than just an architectural curiosity. It is a place where faith, history, and mortality meet in the most literal way possible. For those who enter, it poses an unspoken question. When the living walk upon the dead, who is truly closer to eternity?